Space exploration has always been an exciting and awe-inspiring field of study. The mysteries of the universe continue to capture our imaginations, and with each passing year, new missions and discoveries are made that push the boundaries of our understanding of space. In this video, we will explore some of the latest missions and discoveries in space tech. Perseverance rover on Mars. In February 2021, NASA's Perseverance rover successfully landed on Mars. This mission was designed to search for signs of ancient life on the Red Planet and pave the way for future human missions to Mars. Perseverance is equipped with a range of instruments and cameras, including a drill that can collect samples of Martian rock and soil. The rover will spend the next few years exploring the Jezero crater, an ancient river delta where scientists believe there may have been a lake billions of years ago. China's Chang'e 5 lunar mission. In December 2020, China's Chang'e 5 spacecraft successfully landed on the Moon and returned to Earth with samples of lunar soil and rocks. This was the first time in over 4 decades that a spacecraft has brought back samples from the Moon, and the first time in history that China has accomplished this feat. The mission also tested new technologies for future Moon missions, including the ability to launch from the lunar surface. James Webb Space Telescope. The James Webb Space Telescope is an upcoming space observatory that is set to launch in 2021. The telescope is named after James E. Webb, who served as the second administrator of NASA from 1961 to 1968. The James Webb Space Telescope will be the largest and most powerful space telescope ever built, with a mirror over 6 times larger than that of the Hubble Space Telescope. The telescope will be used to study the first galaxies that formed after the Big Bang and to search for signs of life on exoplanets. OSIRIS-REx asteroid sample return mission. In October 2020, NASA's OSIRIS-REx spacecraft successfully touched down on the asteroid Bennu to collect a sample of its surface material. The spacecraft will return the sample to Earth in 2023, where scientists will study it to learn more about the composition of asteroids and the early solar system. This mission could also help us better understand the potential threat that asteroids pose to Earth. Europa Clipper mission. Europa is one of Jupiter's largest moons and is believed to have a subsurface ocean of liquid water that could potentially support life. NASA's Europa Clipper mission, scheduled to launch in the mid-2020s, will study the moon's surface and interior to learn more about its habitability. The spacecraft will use a suite of scientific instruments, including cameras, spectrometers, and ice-penetrating radar, to study Europa in detail. Mars helicopter Ingenuity. In addition to the Perseverance rover, NASA's Mars mission also included a technological first, the Mars helicopter Ingenuity. This small helicopter made history by completing the first ever powered flight on another planet. Ingenuity flew a total of 5 times, each time pushing the limits of what was possible in the thin Martian atmosphere. The success of this mission opens up new possibilities for exploring other planets and moons in our solar system. SpaceX's Crew 1 mission. In November 2020, SpaceX launched its Crew 1 mission to the International Space Station, ISS. This was the first operational mission of SpaceX's Crew Dragon spacecraft, following a successful demonstration mission earlier in the year. The Crew 1 mission brought 4 astronauts to the ISS, where they joined the existing crew for a 6-month mission. This was a major milestone in the commercialization of spaceflight, as it marked the first time that a private company had launched astronauts to the ISS. Exoplanet discoveries. In recent years, astronomers have made some exciting discoveries of exoplanets, or planets outside our solar system. One of the most significant of these discoveries was the TRAPPIST-1 system, a planetary system located 40 light-years away that contains 7 Earth-sized planets. Some of these planets are located in the star's habitable zone, where liquid water could potentially exist on their surfaces. These discoveries have broadened our understanding of the diversity of planets that exist in the universe and have raised the possibility of finding habitable worlds beyond our solar system. Solar Orbiter mission. Launched in February 2020, the Solar Orbiter is a joint mission between the European Space Agency, or ESA, and NASA. The spacecraft is designed to study the Sun's polar regions and provide insights into its magnetic field and activity. The Solar Orbiter is equipped with 10 scientific instruments, including cameras, spectrometers, and magnetometers. It will make its closest approach to the Sun in 2025, when it will be just 42 million kilometers away. Artemis Program. The Artemis Program is NASA's initiative to send humans back to the Moon, with the goal of establishing a sustainable human presence on the lunar surface by the end of the decade. The program includes a range of missions, including the Artemis 1 mission, which will be an uncrewed test flight of the Space Launch System, SLS, rocket, and Orion spacecraft. The Artemis 2 mission will be a crewed test flight, and the Artemis 3 mission will be the first crewed mission to the lunar surface since 1972. Europa Clipper mission. The Europa Clipper mission is a planned mission by NASA to explore Jupiter's icy moon Europa. This moon is believed to have a subsurface ocean that may contain more than twice the amount of water found on Earth. The mission is expected to launch in the mid-2020s and will perform dozens of flybys of Europa using a suite of scientific instruments to study the moon's surface, subsurface, and environment. The mission aims to search for signs of life and assess the potential habitability of Europa. Commercial space tourism. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in commercial space tourism, with companies such as Virgin Galactic and Blue Origin working to make space travel accessible to civilians. These companies are developing spacecraft that will take passengers on brief suborbital flights, allowing them to experience weightlessness and see the curvature of the Earth. While the cost of these flights remains high, there is optimism that the development of new technologies and increased competition in the industry will eventually bring the price down and make space tourism more accessible. Gateway Lunar Outpost. The Gateway Lunar Outpost is a proposed space station that would orbit the Moon and serve as a hub for crewed missions to the lunar surface. NASA is currently developing the station, which will be built in multiple phases, with the first module expected to launch in the mid-2020s. The Gateway will provide a staging area for lunar missions, a place for astronauts to live and work in lunar orbit, and a platform for scientific research. From exploring our own solar system to searching for signs of life on exoplanets to commercial space travel and interstellar objects, the possibilities for discovery and innovation are endless. As we continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, we will gain a greater understanding of the universe and our place in it. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of our latest content. And if you have any suggestions for future videos or feedback on this one, please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to also check out our other videos on our channel and share this video with your friends and family if you think they would enjoy it. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.